Good evening, my name is Kegan Boreland. I'm running for GBA president. To me, this election is about which candidate is most likely to guide Tepper to greater prosperity. You know, we can't give back to Tepper financially right now, any more than we already are. But what we can do is we can try to make this a better place for, an even better place, for future Tepper students. As far as qualifications are concerned, public service has been a big part of my life for a long time. I was able to serve in student council in high school and college, and even more importantly for me, I was able to teach at Shadyside Academy, and I served as faculty advisor to student council. And I was able to teach students how to lead effectively and how to serve and represent your community. And that last part's really important to me. I'm not the type of leader who's going to make unilateral decisions. I want you involved. I want to serve you, and I want to represent you. I think there are three ways that we can make Tepper a little bit better. Cooperation, collaboration, and community. If you're a fan of politics, especially politics in this country, when things don't go right, it's generally because people aren't cooperating. Cooperation is really important for us. And for us to, you know, the GBA is already working on cooperation with the Discovery Project, and that's great. But cooperation also means getting as many students invested and involved in decisions that affect Tepper as possible. That's a goal of mine. In terms of collaboration, as we've noted, we are now the number 10 ranked full-time MBA program, and that's great. But we're also the number 1 ranked part-time and MSCF program. We need to open the lines of communication between these programs, because that kind of collaboration will really benefit each program, but also Tepper as a whole. And that's really, really important in terms of the growth of this university. I'm working on the marketing committee right now, and we're trying to determine the best ways to improve the Tepper brand. And one of the ways we're doing that is through increasing our efforts with social media, where we're a little bit behind other business schools. And as you saw with the emails, the hashtag YMBA competition, within 5 hours of that email going out, we jumped 50 spots, past 50 schools. That's what we can accomplish with the right collaboration. In terms of community, we're a very diverse community, and that's great. And when I talk about diversity, I don't mean where you're from or what you look like, but how you think. And that's really important. Think to yourselves, how many of you have been changed by people who think differently sitting in this room? I know I have already. We have to leverage that. We have to increase diversity even more. Some students have told me that that from where they're from, Tepper, they're not aware of Tepper. That's a problem. We have to increase international awareness, increase our diversity. For us to move forward, we have to get opinions from areas we haven't looked before. And that's really important. In terms of the people who are running, these are great people. They're my friends. They'd be good candidates. So this is a really tough decision for you. The questions I want you to think about are, who would listen to you best? Who would represent us best? Who seems presidential enough to represent Tepper? And most importantly, what legacy do we want to leave, and which candidate will help us leave that legacy? Okay, those are really important questions to answer. I feel that I'm very, very qualified to fulfill all of those questions. I feel that I'm a great listener, and I have good leadership background. So I'm here to ask you to give me the opportunity to serve all of you. Give me the opportunity to represent all of you. I'm asking you for your vote so that through my voice, we can all work together to ensure that Tepper reaches even higher potential. Thank you.